Irene. It's Monday and I named this Monday as a refreshing Monday because I should go to school today and then I feel like I kind of refreshed this morning. That's why I just named it Refreshing Monday. And then also I was supposed to skip all the routine today, right? Because I try to leave early to go to school, and then I try to just practice simultaneous interpretation at school, which was my plan, but I couldn't control myself. That's why I was reading for about 30 minutes, and then after that I watched some kind of beneficial YouTube clips for about 40 minutes as well. And yeah, so I think I go to school a little bit later, and then I should do my nail as well because I couldn't do. I felt so tired because I had so many things to do last night, and then also it's kind of risky to get some kind of LED rig because it is kind of interrupt my good quality of sleep last night. That's why I didn't do, so I should do that. Why my explanation is too long? Yeah, it is okay, Irene. So you can just delay, and sometimes you should have a kind of flexible mind as well to do those kind of routine as well, and then you're just in a to-do list as well. So if you just ask me, I can do whatever I want today. Yes, I can do whatever I want today, of course. But I don't know why I really still don't like school things. So, but I should go to school. But it's okay because I took rest for the last week. That's why I feel kind of refreshed, and that it was not a kind of torture for me to go to school. So, and other things I can do whatever I want today. So I could say I achieved my financial goal, and then I just kind of enjoy my happiness, or those kind of free will, right? So I just do it then. And thank you, Notes. Thank you for another week being healthy and worry free. Of course, being healthy and worry free, so I can do whatever I want. So, which I should not take that for granted. I always feel grateful. And thank you for my peacefulness. So 평온이, right? Peacefulness, who is the most beautiful, kind, and friendly in the world. Always guided me for being able to go to school and back home safely today. So I just put it to who, because I don't want to put just kind of which or that, because I just kind of consider or just treat him like a human, like a real friend, right? So that's why so I just put this, just use the word who. And then also I feel so grateful because whenever I see my 평온이, I feel so peaceful, and then also so beautiful, right? So, and then also sometimes he always just guided me drive safe, right? So because of that, I should not take that for granted, something that I have, something that I possessed it, right? So I feel always just really feel grateful, and then also I feel like I'm so lucky that I can come across my 평온이 in my life. Okay, so good thing was that I have adopted a healthy sleeping habit. So today, just I woke up at 10. So I didn't set the alarm, but I just could open my eyes at 10. So which means I adapted well for my new sleeping schedule, right? So then also I woke up at 10 yesterday as well, but I felt I needed to try to adopt those kind of new routine. But today it feels much better, so my body and my brain function really properly. So even now I had just brunch, that's why I feel much better as well. And the bad thing was, it seems that I still need training for my gaze control. Yes, I still need to do those kind of training, but like, I've been improving a lot, but I still need it. Sometimes, I don't need to see other things or other people, and sometimes, like, because if I just see here and there, so which means, like, I lost my attention, or just, focusing level as well, right? So I was just try to do something that I need to focus and to reach those kind of immersion, and ultimately just try to stay in the state of flow, right? So if I just look at it here and there, so of course I lost my attention and just focusing level. So I should just still training. And things that I learned is that what I see with my own eyes determines who I am now. Of course, like, we've been training together, right? So we just try to beautiful things to become a beautiful person, right? So try to things like pretty things, to become a pretty person, and try to just see those kind of intellectual books and some kind of clips as well to become intellectual person as well, something like that, right? So it is really just a good lesson in the inside as well. Still, sometimes, like, I watch some kind of just profiling or some kind of crime scenes as well, because like it's kind of help for me to prevent those kind of clips in real, but still I try to just avoid it, right, as much as possible. And I learned that our bodies need a time to adjust to a new routine, so don't rush and take it slow. Yeah, so when it's just kind of adapting time, of course, like, it is really just good for us. We've been doing really good job as well, because like we just form new productive habit, which is like, I try to early, kind of 3 hours just earlier than before, so which made me really productive and then motivated as well. So because of that, I've been doing it, but still my body and my brain needed time to adjust. So but I always just think that, why just my brain kind of just foggy, and then my body is still not really good condition. Don't just think like that. Don't try to just rush or just kind of obsess with that. So which is really bad. We knew it, right? So that's all. Just try to take it slow, just little by little, gradually, and just always try to small wins. Right, so I always just we really reach small wins every single day. So which means like real kind of achievement. So we should feel really proud of each other, of course, right? And one days when my concentration is lacking once a week, try to immersing yourself and study through auditory aids such as in YouTube. So sometimes like because like even last week, from last week to this week, I never just take a rest, right? So I just tried it, but it was really kind of hard for us. It's kind of torture as well. So we don't really just think that it is just kind of compulsive behavior or attitude or some kind of just an obsession, but it's just some kind of routine, right? So even though our bodies is not that productive or just optimized, but still we just do a routine, because this is just in the power of consistency. So which means just routine and habits as well, right? So sometimes like even though reading a book, I cannot read, or I cannot stay focused on reading, something like that. Sometimes just try to listen to YouTube, which is kind of beneficial YouTube as well. So it is a kind of good study as well. So, and then also like avoiding a avoid and I cannot forget the word. Not boredom. Boredom. I don't know, I'm not sure. So don't just try to get sick of something kind of routine. So sometimes just change those kind of routine as well. Still, even though just I don't learn some kind of insights and lessons from the book, which means like, worse, right? But if like, just, watching some kind of beneficial and informative, some kind of clips on YouTube, which just, also can help me to improve myself. That's why, sometimes just, change the kind of method, or just, way to learn, like, maybe once a week, which is kind of beneficial as well. So I just realized that. And then 2 days ago, the big thing was that, like, I just try to practice my simultaneous interpretation at school. And then the other thing is, like, I just try to put my makeup on, and then also, like, don't wear the mask. So which is just a really big thing for me, because like, I've been having those kind of habits, so which is very comfortable for me, but I should just change my habit as well. So that's why just in a small, or just step by step. I don't do really just a lot of just put makeup on, but just try a little, maybe just eyeliner and my lips, yeah, something like that. Just very simple, but it's just kind of small stuff, but I can change my just kind of makeup routine as well, right? So don't just again rushing myself, just pushing myself, just a little bit. So yeah, that's enough. And then this week goals is an establish a habit of waking up at 10 a.m. Yes, actually we just achieved that, right? And procrastinating in silence, practicing silence training, personal boundary training, and the weighty attitude training for the next 3 weeks. Of course, it's like for this one, when I have a class, of course, don't say anything, just try to silence. So if I don't do that, I just try to talk, or just ask a question to the professors, just so some kind of unnecessary things. So I don't want to do that. So still, I just want to have those kind of how to say attitude, or just behaviors or lifestyles, like as my default mode. That's why, like, I just training myself just in the part of silence. So I just gonna practice today as well at school, especially. Okay. Okay, I think that's all. And then I just say that, like, today's just kind of rest day, but you still just you've been doing your own routine, and then also you've been really productive and just motivated as well. So which made me feel really proud of you as always. And then I love it the way you are, no matter what. Yes, I always just support you, and then always just beside you, of course, right? So I always just feel grateful for having you as my soulmate. Okay, so I love you, and always just the most important thing, just drive safe with 평온히, right? So which is the most important thing. Okay, so I love you. Talk to you tomorrow, Irene.